Hello guys, welcome to another interesting video in the series of coding. It's called diameter of binary tree. So let's get started with solving the problem. Given a binary tree, you need to compute the length of the diameter of the tree. The diameter of a binary tree is the length of the longest path between any two nodes in a tree. This path may or may not pass through the root. So for example, this is a binary tree. The longest path that is possible is either 4 to 1 3 or 5 to 1 3. So consider 4 to 1 3. The number of connections in this case is 4 is connected to 2. So one connection, 2 is connected to 1. So then second connection, and 1 is connected to 3. So third connection, so we have to return 3. So let's get started to the logic of the code and then we'll move forward to coding it. So I'll just take, for example, any binary tree. So suppose this is a binary tree, 2 3 4 5 6 7. So let's consider if this is the binary tree, and let's just take one more node. Suppose 7 also has 8. Okay, then we have to find the maximum number of connections. So let's declare a variable max to find the maximum number of connections, and let's declare another variable height to find the height at each step. Okay, and let's see how we can solve this question. So what we are going to do is we are going to recursively call this function with root nodes differing each time. So for example, 1 is the root node, then it's going to recursively call the function again on its left child and then on its right child and so on until it encounters null. So when null is encountered, then we can return 0. Okay, so let's try to understand this through example. So first, 1 is root. 1 will call the function on its left child. Its left child will call it on its left child. So when 4 is become the root node, then 4 will call the function on its left and right children, both of which are null. So they will return 0. They will return 0 as the height. So we are returning height each time. So now the height variable will get declared as, let me write h for height here. So height variable will be max of left comma right plus 1. Okay, so m is short for max. I'll write m max itself. Okay, so max of left comma right plus 1. So its left child is also returning 0, right child is also returning 0, and in this case max of left comma right is 0 only. 0 plus 1 is 1. So height will become 1 in the case when 4 is the root node. Okay, let's think about the max variable. So max variable will be defined as, if left plus right is greater than max, then max will become left plus right. Okay, if left plus right is greater than max, then max will become equal to left plus right. So in this case, left plus right is 0. So max is anyway 0. So it will remain 0. Okay, so height has become 1. Now height has become 1 and function call for the left child of 2 has ended. So it will return back 1 to the function call of 2. Okay, now 2 will call the function on its right child. So 5 will call it on its left child and right child. Okay, and 7 will call on its right child. Okay, so now 6 will call the function on its left and right child. Both will return 0. If both are returning 0, that means max of 0 comma 0 plus 1. Okay, that will become 0 plus 1. So height will become 1. So let me write it properly. So this is 6 and height has become 1. So let me write it properly. I hope that this is clear. This is 6 and height has become 1 in this case. So when the root node is 6, again height is 1. And let's think about max. So max is again, see, if left plus right is greater than max, max will become equal to left plus right. So left is also 0, right is also 0. So max will also remain 0. Okay, now 6 will return the function call back to 5. Okay, it will return back 1 to 5 because 1 is the value of the height. So we are returning height each time. And 5 will call the function on its right child because it has called the function on its left child and that has finished and that has come back. So the function will be called on its right child. So now 7 is going to call the function on its left child. So its left child is going to return 0. Okay, and then 7 is going to call the function call on its right child. 8 is going to call it on its left and right child, both of which will return 0. So in this case height will become 1. So height has become 1 for 8, and so let's consider 7's children. So 7 has 2 children, one is null, so that will return back 0. One is 8 will return back 1 now, because 8 has no children below it, they will return 0. So height will become 0 plus 1, height will become 1. Okay, so now 7 has got 0 from its left child and 1 from its right child. So 7 will have height is equal to max of 0 comma 1. Okay, max of 0 comma 1. 0 is got back from its left child, 1 is got back from its right child, plus 1. So height will become 2 in this case. Okay, so height for, I will write height in different color so that it is not confusing. So height is 0 0 here, height is 0, height is 0 here, height is 1 here, and for 7 height will become 2. So 7 will return back 2 to the function call of 5. Okay, so height has become 2 when the root node is 7. And let's think about max. So max in this case will be changed. Max is a global variable, left plus right, if left plus right is greater than max. So left is 0, right is 1. Okay, when the root node is 7, left is 0, right is 1. So function call will also get changed. Max will get changed to 1. Okay, let's move forward. Now consider 5 is the root node. So its left has returned 1 to it. Okay, and its right has returned 2 to it. So its left has returned 1 and its right has returned 2. So max will also get changed now, because if left plus right is greater than max, max will become equal to left plus right. So left is 1, right is 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So max will also become 3 now. And let's think about the height. So height in this case will become max of left comma right plus 1. So left is 1, right is 2. Max of 1 and 2 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. So height will become 3. Okay. Now this will return back to the function call of 2. So this has returned back to the function call of 2. So for 2, from its left child it has got 1, from its right child it has got 3. So height will be max of 1 comma 3 plus 1. So max of 1 comma 3 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So height will become equal to 4. And let's think about max. So max will change to left plus right if left plus right is greater than max. So left is 1, right is 3. So 1 plus 3 is 4. So max will get changed to 4. Okay, and let's move forward. So 2 will return back to the function call of 1, and then so for one side all the left function calls are finished, so it will call its right child. So its right child will return the height of 1, because it has null as its children, both will return 0, and then max of 0 comma 0 plus 1 is 1. So height will become 1 for 3. And consider max here. So left plus right is 0 when 3 is the root node. So max will remain 4, it will not change, because 4 is anyway maximum greater than 0. So max will remain 4. Okay, so then this function call will also return back. So this function call has returned back 4, this function call has returned back 1. Okay, now height will become max of left comma right plus 1. So left is 4, right is 1. So max of left comma right is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So height will change to 5 when 1 is a root node. And let's think about max. Max is maximum of left plus right. So maximum of left plus right, left plus right is 5. So maximum will change and maximum will become 5. So in this case it will become 5, and we will have to return back 5, which is the answer. So maximum number of connections possible is 5. We can even see that here. So I will just erase all this, and then we can even practically see this. So let me just quickly erase all this. So why 5 should also logically be the answer, because the maximum number of connections possible is also 5. So let's try to see that. So see, maximum number of connections possible. See, 7 to 8 is one connection, 7 to 5 is one connection, 5 to 2 is one connection, 2 to 1 is one connection, and then 1 to 3 is one connection. So 1 2 3 4 5, this is the maximum number of connections possible, and that is 5. That is what we have returned. So let's move forward to coding this so that it becomes completely clear for us right now. Let's just zoom it before we begin to code it, and let's start coding it. So it's simple. So first case, what we have to do is, if root is null, then in that case we will just return 0 because there'll be no connections possible. Okay, if root's left child and its root's right child are also null, that means in that case also no connections will be possible, right? So if root dot left is equal to null and root dot right is also equal to null, then in that case also we can return 0 because no connections will be possible. It will be a single element. For connection you need at least 2 elements. Okay, so else we can just declare int max and we can call it 0 initially, and then we can call a function. Let me call it BST, short for binary search tree. So int binary search tree, and let me pass root to it, let me pass max to it, and so that is a function that will be declared. So I'll just call this function and then we can return back max. That will be our answer. So let me now start writing this function. So int BST, so first it receives root node, so tree node star root, so it's going to receive the root node as its first parameter, and then second parameter will be, it's going to receive max. So I'll make it receive it by reference, so that whatever changes we make here, that changes will be seen here, and then we can return the actual max. And let's move forward. So first thing that we have to do is, if root is equal to null, then let's return 0. Okay, otherwise we will have to call the left and right node. So int left will be, I'll call the BST function again, and I'll call it on its left recursively, and I'm going to pass the max variable which remains as such. Otherwise I'm going to declare right variable, and I'm going to call the function recursively again, this time on root's right, and I'm going to pass max. I'm going to declare a height variable that will give me the height at each level. So height will be max of left comma right plus 1, so that will give me the height at each level. And then if left plus right is greater than max, then max can become equal to left plus right, and at each level I can return back height. So that's it. This will be the answer, I hope. Let's run the code and see. Int is not, int height is equal to, okay, so there is some issue with this. Let's try to sort it out. So this is giving me errors, so I will declare it like this: int height is equal to left. So let me give it like this: if left plus 1 is greater than, okay, let me give it, if left is greater than right, okay, then in that case height is equal to left plus 1, otherwise height is equal to right plus 1. So I hope this should not give me any errors. So let me submit and see if it's working. Yes, so it's working. Thank you for being patient and for listening. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe.